Hey guys, welcome to the daily news analysis, guys. Today the date is 1st of February, so let's start the very first news. First news is about Scorpion class submarine, which is called INS Karanj, and it is the third Scorpion class submarine which has been launched by the Indian government basically, and this is a gift to the Indian Navy basically under the Project 75 program, which is running under the Indian Navy, under which the aim was to creation of 6 Scorpion class submarines, out of which 2 have already been made, and the name were INS Kalwari and INS Khandari, right? And this is the third, that is INS Karanj. It will be the third, Scorpion class submarine, and it is being very much specialized to, operate in different kind of climatic situations. Also, guys, it is provided with all means of all the means and communications in order to ensure interoperability with other components of naval tasks, right? And since it is highly technological in nature, so it is having a superior stealth features. Stealth features, by here we mean that it is made up of high technological impediments first of all, and it has a capacity to give to get detected under the enemy's sonar or radar, right? And for that, guys, there are many technological impediments that is being fit to this Scorpion class submarine. Those are hydrodynamically optimized shape, low radiated noise level, etc., right? Next news is About Thar Link Express. Actually, this was a news because Thar Link Express, which is a rail link between India and India and Pakistan, so it has got an extension of more 3 years, right, from the Islamabad. So what is it, guys? Let's see. So it basically connects 2 regions, that is Khokrapar region of Pakistan and Munabo region in Rajasthan, right, that is in India. And the agreement to run the Thar Link Express was basically signed a few years ago, that is on the year 2006, and it is one of the cheapest means of transport, which has a huge which facilitates basically the people to people contacts between the 2 nations, all right. And it is being believed that if this link will continue, then in future also the relations will be improved between both the nations. Next news is India is the world's 3rd largest steel producer, and this data has been released by World Steel Association. Now, what is this World Steel Association? We'll read in next slide, but as of now, let's see about it. That India has remained the world's 3rd largest steel producer past 3 years in a row, right? Means in the year 2015 also we were 3rd, in the year 2016 also, and 2017 we are 3rd position, and we have earlier US has taken that position, now we have taken this position, and the country who are ahead of us is China and Japan, right? Now let's see about World Steel Association, guys. It is a non-profit organization whose headquarters is at Brussels, Belgium, and it is founded in the year 1967 by the name of International Iron and Steel Institute, whose name has been changed in the year 2008 to World Steel Association. And now what does it work, guys? It basically act as a focal point for different steel industries, and by providing the global leadership on all major strategic issues which is impacting the industry, particularly focusing on economic, environmental and social sustainability, right? And it also promotes global market development opportunities for steel and promotes steel to the world at large, and it increases the awareness, understanding and support for the steel industries among all external stakeholders and key target audience worldwide. Next news is about solar capacity reach to 20 gigawatt on governmental push. See, because past many months we have been reading, in the year 2017, that government is huge pushing for the setting up of solar panels over different regions in India. So regarding that only, India has already achieved 20 gigawatt of cumulative solar capacity, and by this, guys, we have already achieved the milestone before 4 years. That is, earlier the milestone was 2022 under the National Solar Mission, but we have already achieved it now, right? Now let's see about National Solar Mission first. National Solar Mission was launched in the year 2010, under which the aim was to create India as a global leader in solar energy by creating the policy conditions for its diffusion across the country as quickly as possible. And it is also a part of National Action Plan on Climate Change, and initial target though was 20 gigawatt. But in the year 2015, under the union budget, the government has extended this limit to up till 100 gigawatts now, right? Now, and it is also said regarding this news that for the first time solar was the top source of new power capacity addition in India during the calendar year 2017, of course, and solar installation has reached 9.6 gigawatt. Much earlier also many capacity was already existing, but additional installation of solar capacity has reached out to 9.6 gigawatt, which has accounted for 45% of the total capacity additions. And the top states basically for the solar installations are Telangana, which is followed by Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and Rajasthan. And the country has basically reached the milestone at a time when the protectionist measures has threatened to slow down activities in the industries, because you already know that before 2 years US has dragged us to World Trade Organizations, and they have said that India is following policy which are totally against the global trade. All right, and they have issued some sort of domestic requirements under which our products are not being under which Indian government is providing subsidy on their products. All right, that's why our products are not becoming competitive with respect to the products what is being made in India itself, right? So that's why it was being taken into WTO, and we have lost this case, right? So those under those kind of environment prevailing, we have still make it out, and we have achieved the target of 20 gigawatt, right? Next news is guys about Mihir basically. Now, what is Mihir? It is India's commissioned high performance computer system, and its name is Mihir. Mihir means sun, right? Now, this is the high performance computer system which is specifically dedicated to weather or climate community, right? It is specifically dedicated. All right, and it is established at National Center for Medium Range Weather Forecasting, which is at Noida, Uttar Pradesh. And with this, guys, it is India's largest HPC, that is high performance capacity facility in terms of peak capacity and performance. And with this, India has ranked 30th, all right, among the top 500 HPC facilities in the world. Earlier, India was ranking 368, but now we have jumped up to 30 after the making up of this high performance computer system, which is called Mihir, and it is specifically dedicated to weather community, right? Just remember it. And we are also the country who are ranked 4th after Japan, UK, and USA, who have dedicated HPC resource, that is high performance computers resource for weather and climate community. And regarding guys, regarding the what we can say, I'm just totally forgetting actually. Sorry. Okay. Actually, regarding the various features of this, high performance computer. So the first feature of this Mihir will be to predict the extreme weather events. Also, guys, it will predict the active and break spells that is occurring during monsoon, and also the tsunami forecast, air quality forecast, and cyclone forecast also will be done through this high performance computer system. And guys, guys, pardon me for my English. Actually, my English is not that good, but still I'm just trying my level best to make this things available to you at a very short time span period of in the morning also, and so that the English community of the people who are very much alienated to these kind of materials, they can at least get onto these materials, right? That's why I'm just making all these. Next news about Nilgiri marten. Actually, the recent study has found that Pampadun Shola National Park, which is located at Kerala, so that is the safe haven for these most elusive Nilgiri marten, guys. So Nilgiri marten are basically endemic to the Western Ghats, and they look like civet and mongoose, as you can see here. And it mostly prefers high altitude, guys, and it is under the IUCN Red Data list. It is categorized as vulnerable, and under the Indian Wildlife Protection Act 1972, it is under the Schedule 2 list of Indian Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Regarding the Pampadun Shola National Park, guys, it is coming under the Munnar Wildlife Division, and it enjoys the proximity to Kuranjimala Wildlife Sanctuary as well as Palani Hills of Tamil Nadu. It is the smallest national park of Kerala state, guys, and the location will be here. Can you see here? This is Kerala, right? And this is the magnified view, where here it is Pampadun Shola National Park, and it is, as I've already said, that it is having a close proximity to Palani Hills, which is situated at Tamil Nadu. Next news is about basically the government has said to Supreme Court that we don't want India to become the refugee capital of the world. Basically, the complaint has been filed in the Supreme Court from the lawyer that is called Prashant. I mean, his name is Prashant Bhushan. So basically, he said that why Rohingya Muslims are being they are not let enter the Indian border, right? Because they also enjoy right to life under the fundamental rights that is given by our country, right? But the center has totally said that we don't want India to become the refugee capital of the world, as well as Rohingya. When Rohingya Muslims were persecuted from their country, that time it was situation in which Myanmar government was telling that few of the Rohingya Muslims were indulged themselves in terrorist activities. So we can't let, at that time when we know that few of the Rohingya Muslims were involved in terrorist activity, we cannot let them enter our territory, right, at that very point of time. As well as, guys, we have also said that we have already done the humanitarian work. What has been alleged by the the lawyers Prashant Bhushan, he alleged that minimum humanitarian morality must be there for the government, but the government has said that we had already shown that humanitarian morality by conducting Operation Insaniyat, in which we have sent these relief packages in Bangladesh, right? So we have already done that. So why you are accusing us, right? So anyways, this was all about the news that was going on. Next is Home Ministry allots rupees 370 crore to strengthen border infrastructure. Basically, BSF and ITBP has been allotted with this money, and they have been asked to build in bunkers as well as fortify the border outpost and construct special climate control huts in the different regions of border. And now basically here this news, guys, I'll discuss about what this BSF and ITBP is. So BSF mainly patrols around the borders of Pakistan and Bangladesh, all right, and ITBP patrols along the borders of India, China. And at the situation when these kind of issues, right, Doklam kind of issues happen, so after that it was very much need for India to create, to give some sort of facility to our defense personnel and defense ministry, so that they can come up with all these border outposts and special climate control huts. And if these infrastructure will also already be created, then it will be easier for the military to conduct any sort of operations, if at all it is being needed in future days, right? So guys, this was all about the today's news discussion. We'll meet in tomorrow's class, and we have one more news, guys. I have already uploaded this PDF material of week 3 and week 4 compilation, right? So if you at all want to just download it, so what you can do is just log on to this Telegram channel, right? You will find my link here. So just type there Shubhodip study materials. Don't leave any gaps in between, and just type it, and you will be directed to that, in which I have already uploaded the week 3 and week 4 compilation of current affair of January 2018, right? And week 1, week 2 have already uploaded past few days. That also you will be getting there, right? So this is all about the today's news, guys. Tomorrow we'll meet in next class. Till then, bye bye, take care, and thank you for listening to this video, guys. Thank you very much.